First floor can be seen, yeah. Put the plank of wood down. I've never actually had to use the rope, but I suppose it has its uses. Actually, I think I'm gonna save state here. Wait, what state am I on? I'm gonna pick like 9. Save state, yes. Now let's go. This is just save state stating for test purposes, of course. I'm gonna see if I can get the dead body yet, because I know that there's certain things that I haven't done that I usually do that I don't need to do. So, or that I mean, a bunch of the stuff that I usually do isn't necessary, like knocking over that brain, not necessary whatsoever. It's just really a shock factor thing. Okay, now this, we have to be very careful, because if Scissorman pops up here, this will be my first room with 2 Scissorman appearances. Pretty much you just have to not mess around in this room. This room is not to be messed around with. Walking and walking. Because you're so slow, Jennifer. And if that box does move, it's either the cat or Scissorman. And if it's Scissorman in this room, then the cat will appear in that other bathroom. The bathroom that we entered in a couple seconds ago. Nope, check out the... Yeah. Grab that and go in there. But I believe that the timer for Scissorman does stay, which is kind of not a good thing whatsoever. Like, if you go in there and then come out, the timer won't refresh, so you have to be very, very careful. Gasp! There's a room over there. No, Jennifer, go in the room. So just before Scissorman comes out. But I think when she's doing an action, Scissorman can't come out, but it's like in between actions. Not good. Yes, we can get him this early. Epic. That means we can probably get away with only using the stairs twice. Anyway, oh wait, I have to rate this stuff for you guys. No, Jennifer, no. Back skipping. Looks like a chart of some sort. Mary's and patient's names. The name of the master of the house. Mary Barrows. I don't think I explained this, but apparently Mary is like their teacher, so they are very trusting of her. Looks like a chart. The patients were 2 newborn babies. A black medical bag. A name's embroidered here. Walter Simpson. Walter Simpson? Father? Now, from this point, until you examine that body, Jennifer is too stupid to make the conclusion that Mary is evil. So you can still get the bad ending unless you... it's holding a piece of paper. It looks like a memo. Jennifer is much too stupid to get the best ending unless you do this. She's like, oh, there's a body. I finally understand now. It's just not a coincidence. 11/10/1986, which is like November 10th. This is the 3rd day I, Dr. Walter Simpson, have been in here. I'll not last long. Before I die, I will record this. There are twin children who are a blemish on this world. When the lady was to give birth, I was called to this house. She gave birth to 2 demons. When they were born, they ate my right hand. Yummy. They were ill, their bodies deformed. They should have died. But they lived. I should have tried to... Breathing is painful. The air in this room is already gone. They're in a cradle under the star. Well, only one of them is now. Jennifer. I think he was trying to remember his daughter's name. Yes, folks, that is Jennifer's father. Still no regeneration, darn. Looks like I will have to rest before that room if I end up getting red. I don't know. There should be a way to avoid that, but really... Wait, what's this say? I don't know what this says. I didn't know you could examine this, so... Fine, Jennifer, just leave the room. I don't care. Now we have to run for it. Because I know Scissorman's going to come out. Scissorman... that box usually is not happy with us by this point. So, let's run. There we go. Successfully averted. Haha. Now we can just pray that we don't get the Scepter ending so I don't have to do crap. The more you enter a room, the more likely Scissorman comes later on, so it's good to only enter rooms once. And by that I mean, like, there's certain rooms where he will appear sometimes. Like during the Scepter run when he popped out of the ceiling or whatever. It was just because we're... really, that happens a lot if you do not, only enter some rooms once. Just because he's like, haha, I'm gonna pester you because I know you're exploring. But good, I didn't know we could... I'm surprised that I could get the, S ending flag so early. So, now we just have to get the stuff ready. Which means I have to go to the library, which is right here, as usual. I don't think this room moves, which is good. The author's name is faded. Oh, no, you aren't. Oh, you fail. Urgh, freaking Scepter. I'm tempted to redo this, but I won't, because I've gone too far now. Really don't want to. Freaking Scepter ending. Now I have to go grab the freaking gold key. Which means I have to go grab the insecticide too. Wonderful. Which means I get to backtrack. If I was speedrunning right now, it would be a definite reset. Scepter's always behind that curtain. I don't believe the Scepter will move whatsoever. But the Scepter is such a waste of time. Because you have to, like... She won't realize anything about the Scepter until you get the Scepter. That's how stupid Jennifer is. You think Fiona was stupid? No, this girl is dense. Like, if you would do the Silver Room stuff before you grab the Scepter... Well, for one, good luck trying to get in there before you get the Scepter, but... I mean, I'm pretty sure Miss Mary would be in the Golden Room almost every single time. Until you have the Scepter / find your father's body. But, every time you go for the, if you go into the Silver Room and try and do the things that you need to do, so, aka pushing over that darn bookcase that tells her things, which is very cryptic, and I'm surprised she understands that much, she won't do it. She will not do it until you have confirmed that like, if you don't have the Scepter with you, she won't recognize it. She's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so confused. Well, I'm Jennifer. Exactly. Jennifer in this game is moron. I'm telling you that. She's the most dense thing ever. Beginning game, oh, I'm sure Miss Mary didn't know about this. I know. I'm sure it's just trespassers and communists, of course. But yeah. Go all the way back. But yeah, you see how much of a waste of time the Scepter is. Just annoying, but no, I suppose you'll get to see me rage through one more Scepter run. Because I know you love the Scepter rage. The Scepter needs to go die in a hole. Christ. Anyway, I forget which room this is. I think it's the room. Oh wait, I need to go over one more hallway. No, maybe. I don't know if I have to go over this hallway. Ugh, now I'm lost. See, having to go backtrack for the Scepter. I do not. Yeah, I'm in the right hallway. It's a hallway with these curtains. This is actually what's called. This is one of the two what's called scream hallways. If you've prevented Anne from dying so far. You'll hear a scream sometimes as you're passing by one of these windows, which is why you'll hear a scream quite often. And Jennifer will be like, "Oh, I heard a scream." But again, with the rule of if Jennifer doesn't know it, it doesn't happen. Well, if you look outside the window, Anne will die. If you don't look outside the window, Anne will be alive. So it's all good and fine. Blah. Hold on.